Welcome all Dr. Drum users. In this tutorial, we'll be making a track in a popular genre which is commercial trance. We're going to start by making the drum track. First of all, I am changing the project's BPM by clicking the BPM value in the bottom left corner and replacing it with the new value. To insert a block, click on the pencil button and draw an empty block wherever you like within the working area. You choose the sound category drum, bass or keys while the new block is still highlighted. And when you choose a category, the block will automatically open in edit mode where you can insert, move or delete the notes. Once you've created some notes, you can go back to the arrangement view by clicking the close button in the upper right corner of the edit window. To extend the length of a block, do not release the mouse button when you create a block and then just drag it to the right and release when the block has the required length. For all sounds that occupy the high frequency spectrum of the track, I recommend you turn the low EQ fully down and leave it in its default position only for bass and kick. Otherwise you can easily distort the output when the frequencies of the other tracks build up. Copy multiple bars by holding Control on the PC or the Command key on Mac, and while pressed, select the blocks to copy. To move selected blocks, just drag and move them to the new position. One of the greatest advantages that Dr. Drum has over other DAW software is its simplicity. It is easy to use and allows you to create a sophisticated tune in an hour. Of course, if you have a good idea for your track. To copy and move blocks around, make sure you activate the Move mode. To draw new notes or blocks, activate the Pencil mode. In the left-hand menu, you can browse for sounds and audition them instantly using a displayed keyboard or, in the case of drums, one of the 12 vertical buttons. Back into the edit page. I'm now searching for a snare sound. We can adjust the volume of the individual sounds here. To adjust volume of the drums individually, use a volume slider of a specific cell. Here, the EQ can also be adjusted. Now it's time to start making the bass line. Search the sound categories for the perfect bass sound. If you make a tight bass line, try to make it offbeat. This way you will leave more space for the kick and the track will sound more transparent. Regularly saving your work is a good habit to get into. For sounds like pads and strong lead sounds, it is also recommended to turn the mid-EQ down and in case of hi-hats or cymbals, even fully down. Let's draw some new notes for the pad. Make sure to use a sound that does not stop playing abruptly if you want a nice flowing pad background. Turn the low EQ fully down and turn the mid EQ until the pad sits properly but isn't too quiet. As a counterpoint to the main lead melody, we will create a nice arpeggio-like part. For this we will use the same sound as we use for the main bass, but with the low mid EQ fully down and the high EQ slightly boosted. I'm copying a block over here so we can add some variation to the pad.